guys, welcome back to another episode of Portugal Off-Grid Van Life. And sorry I haven't been around for the last few weeks, but we've had a lot going on. The videos are kind of like, I'm struggling to keep up with them. Like, I think I'm roughly in beginning of October last year with the videos, but we're in February now. And what's actually happened is we ended up going back to the UK because we ran out of our 3 months. We got stuck there for 2 months over the Christmas period. It's now February and we are back in Portugal and we're free to come and go and we're good, guys. So how cool is that? And I'm going to do a whole video explaining how you can get it sorted as well. And I'm going to try and get my lawyer to do an interview, and you can use her if you like. She's sorted everything out at a really good cost. So yeah, anyway, back on subject. So in March, Kaida, our beautiful green Stealth, is going to be running out of time. She's going to be here for longer than 6 months, so I've got to bring her back to the UK. And because we're out here now, I'm going to put her up for sale. We've been living in her, well, we lived in her last year roughly for around 2.5 months. It was absolutely amazing, and she served us really, really well. And if it wasn't for the problem with her being on UK plates, then we would definitely keep her over here. But March, I'm going to drive her back probably to Santander, and then yeah, take her back to the UK. So we're going to do a tour of Kaida now, and if you're interested, let me know. I'm going to put my number. I'm going to, yeah, this is my number here. Check it out. Okay, so give me a call, send me a message, and if you're interested, I'm going to be doing bookings to see her in March, because I'm planning only to come back for a few days. So I want to get as many viewings as possible and get her sold in those few days, which is also why I'm going to be putting her out there at a really, really good price. But she is a beautiful Stealth wagon. She's doesn't miss a beat. She's amazing. I wouldn't hesitate to drive her bloody around the whole of Europe tomorrow. She's absolutely awesome. She's got about just over 200,000 miles on the clock, but she purrs like a kitten. She's been really well looked after. I've given her a new alternator in November last year, so she's got a brand new alternator from Mercedes. And let's go and have a look inside and I can show you around a little bit. Just check the colour out first. It's finished with Raptor paint, and I've done this, I've got it sealed properly so it's not going to rust, because Mercedes Sprinters do rust a bit. So this is impenetrable. It's been under sealed as well, so you're not going to get any problems with rust. And because it's reasonably new, it's a 2014 model, then yeah, basically it hasn't got any rust, and the idea is it won't get any rust either. Let's go and take a look inside a bit. So here we've got the cab area. The seats have got this beautiful like leather finish on them. They're ever so comfortable. Here we've got touchscreen blue, I don't know what you call it, touchscreen stereo. But it's, you plug your phone in, so it mirrors all your apps. So you've got Spotify, you've got your navigational system on there. I use Waze most of the time, but Google Maps is pretty good as well. You've got 2 ports down here for charging. So yeah, you plug your phone into the right hand side of one of those, and it mirrors everything from your phone onto the screen on there. I've also got a reverse camera fitted, and as soon as you put it into reverse, anything that's coming from behind shows up on that little camera. Let's open the side door and take a look. Ugh! So first thing you notice is I've put mosquito nets in, and the reason I did this is because travelling through France and in Portugal, it was full of flies. They were a killer. So we got these mosquito nets fitted, and they've worked an absolute treat. They've been awesome, but they're really easy just to take out if you don't want them there. They're held together with these magnetic strips. So yeah, they just ping back together reasonably easy and keep the flies out. So we've got all these 1, 2, 3, 4 drawers. You've got cutlery drawer, and then these 2 drawers are just empty. The cutlery drawers kitted out to put your knives, forks, spoons and various other bits, teaspoons in here. It's all been made to measure. Down the bottom here we've got this beauty. Now you can keep bottles of olive oil. This is made especially for cans and things like that, so you can get tins in there if you like. Bottom of here, underneath the oven, you can keep cooking trays, frying pans, saucepans, all that. This pulls out and works as a step to step up into the bed. It's ever so easy and ever so comfortable, but it also doubles up as a storage box, and it just nicely slides in and out of there. This is underneath the fridge. Here we go. This is just a false panel to look good. Like I said earlier, all the wood is marine ply, so you won't get any problems with it swelling up or anything like that. Here we have a beautiful fridge with a freezer compartment at the top. The fridge has been kitted out with two fans, which kick in when the motor gets too hot at the back. It runs off gas or electric. We always run it off gas, so it doesn't kill the electric. I've got a duct in here, which is from the combi boiler, so that kicks hot air out there. And this is where we keep the bin, and then there's 1, 2, 3 shelves up there, and yeah, there's 3 shelves up there. Let's have a quick look at the bathroom. So the bathroom has got a fan which turns on when you turn the light on, like that. There we go. The shower is with a trigger, and it actually reaches outside the van if you want to clean shoes or I don't know, whatever. Just outside the door here. You got a heating duct down there, so this also doubles up as a dry room, and you can hang any wet clothes on there and turn the combi boiler on, and the heating will dry your clothes. It gets really, really warm in here if you turn it up. The combi boiler also obviously automatically heats the water, just for those who don't know. But yeah, it's lovely, and there's some lovely hooks on the back here just to hang stuff. Turn it off and that comes off as well. Okay, what else have we got? We've got the fan here, which either sucks air in or pulls air out, so you can either have that on in or out. You've got a thermostat on here, and you can choose the power of it from here. I've got it turned off at the moment. Yeah, so that's all good. Let's go and have a quick look out the back. So if we come round to the back, you've got a bike rack on there. I locked it on to stop people, because obviously bike racks quite sought after. Normally the gas is in a safety cabinet, but because we've been living in it for 2.5 months, I put in a big gas bottle. But when you buy it, it will come with a safety sealed unit to keep the gas in. You got an MPPT here. I've also got a Victron shunt, so all the electrics and everything also work off Bluetooth, so you can keep an eye on it all off your phone. You got a water pump here. You got a diaphragm for the water pump there, which keeps the pressure constant. This gauge here is for your air suspension, so you can raise the back of the vehicle up if you want, or drop it down via the air suspension. This here goes into the water tank. It's got an 85 litre water tank underneath the van, and it's got 55 litre grey waste. This is another heating duct, which just keeps you nice and warm when you're in bed at night. The van is fully insulated with Celotex And yeah, you can't get any better insulation. The floor, the ceiling, the walls have all got Celotex, and any gaps were filled with thermal insulated expanding foam. On the back here, you can see I've put these hooks, so we normally keep our coats and things like that just hung up on the back. You've got these lovely racks on both sides of the doors just to store anything, little bits and bobs. In here as well, I've got these nets, so you can put all your stuff on the floor, but then obviously lighter stuff you can just hang up inside these nets, which is pretty handy. If you want to turn the power to the solar off immediately, you just turn that and this turns it all off. It's all got fuses, cut out fuses everywhere, so it's nice and safe. That's your combi boiler. That's a Thetford combi boiler. You can turn that on to whatever temperature you like, and it heats your water and it keeps the van nice and toasty. There is a little gadget that you can buy so you can run it off your phone. You put a SIM card in there. I choose not to, but if you wanted to, when you're out having a walk, you can turn it on and it'll be nice and warm for when you get back. Look at the clouds out of there. It's a bit grubby at the moment, but yeah, it's just beautiful lying in bed sometimes, just watching the clouds go by. But this van is a 1 in a million. It's been really well built. I believe I spent roughly around £20,000 just on the materials for the van. But it's everything is top spec, as you can see. And it's very easy just to go off grid. You've got everything you need here. Underneath here, you've got an inverter. Yep, so that gives you 240. So you've got 240 sockets on here. It's a 2000 watt pure sine inverter. Under here, there's loads and loads of storage. Here we go, there's loads of storage under there. Also under there, where that little square patch is, you've got your C-Tech 250, which is also doubles up as an MPPT, but it's your battery to battery charger as well. But yeah, she is a very beautiful, very special van. She's been very well looked after. And we don't want to sell her, but unfortunately, you can only keep them for 6 months. And she's done us nicely. Oh, all the lights work off this dimmer. So you tap it once and they come on. And then if you hold it, they dim. Or if you press it again, then they get stronger. So there we go. Also, under the cupboards, I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of the light, but you've got strip lighting under the cupboards. And again, that also dims. That's on a dimmer. You can either dim it or turn it up. The 2 little spotlights on there are touch dimmers, so you touch them on and off as well. And you can dim that as well. But literally, there hasn't been anything that we've missed. I think I thought of everything building the van, and it's just been an absolute beauty. I'm just going to show you how to use the awning. So it's got a Fiamma, I think it's what they call a 480 awning. This unclips and you pull this out. This winds the awning out. This bar here, if you want to use it and it's raining, goes in the middle of the awning and it just makes the rain run off either side. It's pretty handy. So let's just check out how the awning works. There we go. then you just pull these legs out, drop them down. You can adjust them to whatever height you like. And also, I don't know if you see on here, you can also, the feet, if you want, the feet slot nicely into here, so you don't actually have to put the feet on the ground. They can just stay on the side of the car or on the side of the van. And if you want, they do sell sides for the awning. Let me just move the camera back a little bit. There you go, you can see that there. But basically takes seconds to put the awning out, and it gives you the whole length of the van. And I think it's a good over 2 meters on the width there as well. But it's great when it's raining. It's also awesome when it's really, really sunny. It gives you some shade. But that's another great feature. And like I say, you've got the bit that goes in the middle, the bar, which slots in here and here, and lifts up the middle and lets the rain fall off both sides. And I think that's about everything. But I am going to keep doing the other videos as well. But because of the way things have been playing out, and I've got such a backlog of videos to catch up, what I might do is just do 3 or 4 places in one video. I've got to do our work away. I'll probably do that in one long extended video. And also I've got to do some videos explaining to you how to get your visas sorted and how you can come and go and just get stuff sorted out. Yeah, so thanks for watching again, guys, and stay tuned. And yeah, sadly we're going to say goodbye to Kaida. But you may be the lucky owner, so if it tickles you, send me a message. I'm going to be putting her up for 33,000, which is extremely low. She's worth a lot more than that. Like I say, materials cost me 20,000 roughly. It took there's about 6 months worth of work. Just see the electrics and everything else has been phenomenal. There's a lot of work that goes into these vans. And then you've obviously got the price of the actual van itself. I didn't spray it, but the spray job was pretty expensive, and she's been beautifully undersealed as well. So there you got it. Give me a ring, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and keep sharing my videos. Keep it going, guys. And I won't drag it on too much, but I actually bought a caravan, which we've turned off grid as well now. So that's got solar on the roof. And we are looking for our plot of land, which we're getting close. We know the area we want to be in now. And it is coming together. But unfortunately, one of the things you need to do to get the type of residency that we're going for, or to get your visa sorted out, is you need to have a 12-month contract on an apartment. So we've rented an apartment for 12 months, but there's other stuff you can do. And when I do that video, I'll put you in touch with our lawyer, Edna, and she can explain the best and easiest way for you to do everything. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.